my ranking the 28 years later films. 28 Days. I enjoy Sandra Bullock, but this is a prequel setup movie that utterly fails to set anything up for the franchise. Thematically, it's about addiction. It's set in America, not England. There's no hints of infection. So on every single level, it fails to connect with anything else in this franchise. 28 years later, this is a movie where I enjoyed the parts more than the whole. There are some absolutely beautiful and poignant sequences in this movie, in particular with the Fiennes character, and there are plenty of gnarly, nasty, zombie-infected sequences in it at the same time. But it's a movie where I felt like they couldn't pick which ideas, tone, style they wanted to lock in on, so each sequence, each act feels like it was directed by someone different. 28 weeks later, easily the most straightforward film in this franchise and the least experimental, the one that is more interested in action, suspense, tension. But as someone that really likes action movies and enjoys this genre, that's not really a negative for me. It doesn't necessarily do anything as interesting as the other films in the franchise, but it is a solid survival, zombie-infected movie, puts danger everywhere you're at, and delivers the thrills that I wanted. The Bone Temple. This was such a pleasant surprise, and what it did so well is it combined the more straightforward plot line of 28 weeks later with the thoughtfulness and reflections of 28 years later. So it was a story that I could invested in the characters while it would pause to have this bizarre friendship between the Doctor and Samson, while having these parallels between an infected regaining his humanity and this cult utterly losing their humanity. It's filled with biblical allusions, thoughtfulness, beautiful imagery, while having the most brutal, nasty gore in the entire franchise. 28 Days Later, this is one of the movies that reignited the zombie-infected genre in the early zeros. It's able to deliver plenty of carnage candy in its own unique intensity by having these very fast-moving, aggressive infected, but it also brings that Danny Boyle artistic, experimental touch to it with the lo-fi aspects to it, the fact that it focuses in on the way that mankind becomes monsters, and that became so influential in so much of the zombie-infected lore of the last 20 years. So a movie that was incredibly influential and has stood the test of time.